I have gathered 20 mock drafts from some of the biggest and well-connected insiders across the league. Todd McShay, Mel Kiper, Bucky Brooks, ESPN, Bleacher Report, Walter Football. Hey.
2 hours later.
Okay, so EA has made this NFL mock draft very, very simple. We don't have to know the player. We don't have to know the school. All we need is their position. Now, that also has made it very difficult because we don't know if it's going to be a trade down or trade up. We don't know what will happen in the draft. But all you need is the correct position at the correct selection, and you get the prize. All right, so the first overall pick, the consensus is edge rusher will be the #1 selection. Edge rusher. With the #2 pick, edge rusher again is coming in with 75% of the total selections. For the third overall pick, we got O-line coming in with 52.9% of the total selections. With the fourth overall pick, we got edge rusher edging out defensive back with 50% of the total selections. Next up, we have a landslide victory of 94.7% of the total selections for offensive linemen when it comes to the fifth overall pick. Next up, we have the sixth overall pick. Now, this is the only pick out of all 20 that was split right down the middle, 50-50 between quarterback and O-line. So, hey, it's a toss-up. Next up, we got number 7. 50% is selecting edge rusher. Next up, we got the 8th overall. 55% is selecting wide receiver at the 8th spot. Next up, we have the 9th overall pick, and we have a tie between edge rusher and defensive back, coming in at 26.3% of the selections. For the 10th spot, we have wide receiver reining it in at 73.7% of the total selections. Next up, we got number 11th. Hey, if you know, number 11 belongs to my squad, the Washington Commanders. My wife loves when I say it, so hey, I'm going to say it again. The Washington Commanders. All right, so everybody has us picking a defensive back with 70% of the total selections. Next up, we got the 12th overall pick. Defensive back is leading the charge at 68.4% of the total selections. Okay, next up is number 13. Wide receiver is taking first place with 44.4% of the selections. Next up, we have the 14th overall pick. D lineman is sitting at a pretty 50% of the total selections. The 15th pick, we have defensive back edging out wide receiver with 40% of the total selections. The 16th overall pick, O-line is leading the charge with 40%. The 17th overall pick, O-line is also leading this one with 57.9% of the total selections. We're coming up on the final ones here. Number 18, linebacker is leading this one. But if you look at this one had several different ideas, but linebacker was the main selection, followed by receiver. Next up, 19th overall, wide receiver with 50% of the total selections. And last but not least, number 20th overall, we have quarterback coming in at 55% of the total selections. All right, so I'm going to do another one of these videos on Wednesday to try to compare before I make my final selections, because I think the actual set goes offline on Thursday. If you enjoyed our content today, like, share, and comment down below. Till the next time, peace.